Hi, how are you? It's Traviseen here, and welcome back to our adventures in Azeroth. Last episode, we completed AV Weekend. It was a lot of fun. We got a bunch of XP, completed a good amount of quests. And today we are getting back to our questing in Angmar's Hammer. Let's have a chat here with Senior Sergeant Juktalk. We will crush Arthas. The Scourge cannot stand up to the might of the Horde, the Tonka and the Tauren. The Scourge have seized control of the capital city of the Tonka, Ice Mist Village. All living Tonka that escaped the massacre are being held in protective custody at the West Wind refugee camp on the western border of Dragonblight. Lord Hellscream believes that the Tonka must join the Horde if they are to survive, and has sent a Tauren emissary to Westwind to bolster our relationship with the Winter Tauren. Travel to the Westwind refugee camp and seek our emissary, Brighthoof. You will assist her.
For the Horde!
The High Executor needs you.
Dabu.
It's a good thing that I intercepted this request from High Executor Roth before it got to Overlord Angmar. What is Roth thinking? The sergeant rips up the letter as he's holding it. Mage, go see what it is that High Executor wants. Follow the road east and pass through the Dragon Waste. You'll find a path leading up out of the waste on the southeast side, and the Forsaken Town Venomspite will stand before you on the south side of the mountain.
Strength.
Alright, so we've been there already. The Venomspite. So I think we'll do...
What's beyond your mind?
We'll probably do the Tauren one for the Tonk question.
Choose wisely.
But first we need to get ourselves some water, because we're a little low. So we'll get around 60 of these. There we go. Alright, so let's head on over to where the emissary is, which is all the way over there. Wow. It's at the border of Borean Tundra and Dragonblight. But yeah, I've heard some news. Supposedly, GTA 6 had some more leaks. It really just showed, like, the character selection screen and a person just walking down the street, so that could really be anything, to be honest. The graphics don't look like that much better. And I think that's just going to be the trend with games, like new games that come out. Like, you're not going to get blown away by the graphics anymore. Because most of it is just like weather, like the upgrades are mostly like weather effects and like, you know, like water and wind and I don't know, stuff like that. From what I've seen so far. But it is alpha, or not even alpha, so it's probably going to get a lot better than that. And that's even if it's a real leak, who knows. And supposedly the story got leaked. And there's going to be a co-op mode, which is kind of cool. I always like the GTA storyline. It's a fun game. All the GTAs are great. I played all of them. But I will admit, I don't think I played 1 and 2, but I played, you know, 3, 4, 5, and then some of the DLCs. Alright, so here we are at this refugee camp. Let's have a chat here with Emissary Brighthoof. It is our duty to protect these Tonka and provide them with what little comfort we can offer, the Tonka and the Tauren. What you see here is all that remains of the Tonka from the Borean Tundra and the Dragonblight. They are a broken people, battered and brought to the brink of extinction. Brighthoof shakes her head. Only the Horde can save them now. Only the Horde can mend their broken spirits. We will nurse them back to full health, and they will, in turn, strengthen the Horde in Northrend. Before we can officially bring these Tonka into the Horde, we must recover our armaments from the Anubar, Nerubians, that infest the nearby woods. The armaments were lost when a caravan from Angmar's Hammer was ambushed by the Scourge late last night. Venture out into the woods of the east of West Wind Refugee Camp and recover those armaments, Undead.
Walk with me.
Alright, so I guess we'll pick up some other quests while we're here.
Loktar!
Pride of the Horde. I was one of the guards chosen to escort the caravan carrying the armaments shipment to this camp. The attack came fast and without warning. We fought and killed dozens of the beasts, but in the end, there were simply too many. Torzin and I barely made it out alive. If not for our injuries, we would be out in the woods hunting down those fiends ourselves. Will you help us regain our lost pride? Search the woods east of here for Anubar Nerubians and kill them for the Horde.
Go forth
Alright, nice.
to victory.
Seems like those two quests pair up pretty damn well. Probably gonna wreck this stuff. We are like a couple levels higher. This is like the intro quest to Dragonblight. Should be pretty damn easy. Alright, here we go. Gonna be fighting a lot of these things in Pride of the Crusader. I forgot what the name of the last boss is in TOC. This is classic. Yeah, Nubarak. It's gonna be a cool boss. I've never like fought Nubarak before. I literally started playing, and then I was just figuring stuff out when like Trial of Crusader was out. I didn't really raid much until ICC. So most of these raids would be pretty damn new to me, except for Naxxramas. Got a little bit of food here. I cleared up our bags. I know I was thinking about doing a little bit of auction house stuff, but we got more than enough gold now, guys. We're gonna have more than 2,000 by the time we actually like want to start leveling engineering, and that should be more than enough to get, you know, 75 levels, especially with all the cobalt that we're gonna have stored up. So I don't think we're going to be doing too much auction house stuff while we're in Northrend. There's really no point. It'd be a shame though if we didn't have enough gold. But I'd be surprised. So we had to actually pay more than 2,000 gold just to level up our Northern engineering. That would be a shocker. And I've watched a couple of videos. Some people are kind of shocked that they lost their classic WoW characters from the 2019 launch, because they actually got rid of them all back in June and July of 2022. It's kind of sad. I'm happy that I at least bought one and it worked out. But I wish I kind of messed up. I wish I paid a little bit more money. Which is kind of messed up. And kept my mage and my druid, which is flag carrier. And I actually had a mage on Fairlina called Traviseen. Neither of them had any gear, so I was like, it's not really worth it. But it is kind of nice having an alt in Classic Era just to like farm gold or to watch out for, you know, world buffs and stuff. But the thing is, like, I'm barely playing my warrior right now, so it's probably a good decision only to get my warrior unlocked. But I do plan on playing the warrior in the future. Would be fun to check out Classic Era while it's, you know, popular again. There's got to be some more crates around here. There's But yeah, I know for sure there was people in my guild that probably didn't do it, and they're probably like, I'd be regretting it if I had a, because I played like a lot on my warrior, like days upon days, hours of, like I don't even want to know how many hours I have on that character. So like losing him it's kind of devastating. It's not, I don't know, devastating. It's a big word, but it's unfortunate. I kind of wish Blizzard wouldn't do that. You know, but I don't know. Kind of I think it was kind of scummy, to be honest. Like, yeah, they gave people like a good amount of time to pay the $5, but now they can't. Now the Classic Era is popular again. They're like, you know, everyone's like regretting not purchasing it. They would make so much money right now if they just had the characters. Well, I don't know about so much money, but they'd be making money if they had more of the. If people realize like, hey, the Classic Era is actually popular. People are playing. Like, I actually want to keep my characters. Like, I'll be honest, if I had the opportunity to, you know, get Flag Carrier and the Mage, I would probably pay the $10 just to keep them. Because at the point when I did it on the Warrior, I'm like, I don't even know if Classic Era is going to be popular. I remember logging in and there was like a guy telling me to transfer to White Mage. I was on Fairlena. And like it was like really struggling back then. Like, no, not a lot of people were playing. Now there's a bunch. It's almost like it was back in 2019. Pretty much it's just like it was back in 2019, 2020. Which is good. Huge community of Classic players. It's the best version of WoW, in my opinion. I've said it a bunch of times. My favorite. I know it's not going to happen, but I wish Blizzard says, like, hey guys, we're going to let you, you know, get your characters back. You know, feel kind of bad. That's not going to happen. I know. But I wish it did. Like, I heard a guy, like, one guy, I forget his name, he's like my High Warlord character. He has High Warlord on him, and, like, it's gone. It's just brutal. You know how many hours and hours of AV that guy did? Like, days upon days. Now it's just all gone. Can't even, like, go on the character and enjoy it. Alright, so let's get some more boxes. Yeah, I'll be going on my warrior again. I'm gonna make sure I enjoy it. That's for sure. I'm gonna do some PvP. That's something I never got to do on my warrior. Because I tanked. And changing your spec as a warrior, it just costs so much gold. It's like 50 gold each. And like, that's a lot of gold. Right now, my character on there only has like 128 gold, so you can't even really afford to respec too much. But that's what I'm probably going to do. I'm just going to PvP. We'll see how it goes. And then maybe I would, I wonder if they got GDKPs going, because that'd be a great way for me to make gold. And then potentially, maybe do Nax again, because there's some pieces in Nax I didn't get. Which, and there's also Thunder Fury. Which I'll probably never, I don't know if I'll ever get that. But it's awesome. It's great to see Classics back. I honestly think there's probably more people on Classic than there are people on Wrath of the Lich King. That might be a stretch, though, but I wouldn't be surprised if that was true. What's wrong with these, like, deers? Where's elk? I guess they're hostile because they're blighted. Oh, another one. Now we can finally get... What the heck? I swear there was a box there. I guess it was just a Nerubian. But I am thinking about doing hardcore again. Playing a little bit of classic. Might do that after we get this character up to 80. That would be my plan. Or maybe a little bit before that. Games I'm looking forward to right now are pretty much just Diablo 4 and classic World of Warcraft. Hoping that the hardcore servers come out soon. Got picked out of the sky. This place has like so many mobs. Reminds me of like TBC. Where there's like always a mob around you. Always getting in fights. Like, look at this guy. He just came out of nowhere. I didn't even see him. So many spiders. It's probably a pretty good place to do AoE farming. You know, like this is melee, this is melee. It's actually pretty damn good. Let's pull a bunch. Why not? See how many we can get. 1, 2. Okay, this is enough for now. Yeah, it's great. Hopefully the water ellie doesn't die. Should get aggro soon. These guys are not dead. She got a lot of health. One thing I didn't do, that I wish I did. Maybe we'll do that when the episode's done. Or like when we're done a couple of these quests. Is I'm gonna head back to like Thunderbluff and check our trainer. There's got to be like a couple of abilities that we can learn. I was just thinking like maybe our Blizzard needs an upgrade. Alright, 2 more. There's 2 right there. And yeah, if any of you guys are thinking about playing Classic, I would recommend going on Whitemane if you're in North America. If you're looking for like a non-hardcore server. Like, you can do hardcore anywhere, but most of the hardcore people are on, I think it's Old Blanchy or some server like that. But Whitemane has so many people on there. It's got tons of Alliance, tons of Horde. This actually do a lot of damage. Some more of these bandages. And I forgot to do a little bit of fishing while we were doing AV. I was interested to see what type of fish we would get. I was too focused on doing the quest though. I'm happy we did them. Oh, there we go. Let's turn these in.
Blood and
Rokill
thunder.
salutes you. You have preserved our honor, Travis. Tozin and I both thank you for this selfless act. This will take, the item that gives us the most gold.
Down.
Let's look if we've got any upgrades there. Let's see what we get here.
What brings you here?
Without armor and weapons, our newest members will be defenseless in their trek to Agmar's Hammer.
Winds be
This
at
is
your
exactly
back.
what we need, Travis. Brandishing Horde arms will lift their spirits and give them the protection they need against the Scourge. Are you prepared for the ceremony of initiation? Brighthoof nods. You will be the one to admit our new allies into the Horde.
May the eternal sun
They are
shine
ready,
on you.
Travis. These Tonka will willingly join the Horde and give all that they have to see the Scourge driven from this world. Brighthoof hands you a scroll bearing the insignia of the Horde. Within this scroll, you will find the blood oath of the Horde. Tradition dictates that our new Tonka brothers and sisters utter the sacred words herein. Take the scroll and swear the Tonka into the Horde, Commander. Return the scroll to me when you have completed your duty.
Ancestors watch over you.
Alright.
Well met.
Wake up, you're a part of the Horde. Worry no more, Tonka. The Horde will save and protect you and your people. But first, you must swear allegiance to the War Chief by taking the blood oath of the Horde. Will the Horde grant me the chance to battle the Scourge? Yes, Tonka. Retribution is a given right of all members of the Horde. Then repeat after me. To avenge my people, to drive out the blight and the engulfed our land, I will take your oath. I will pledge all that I have and all that I am to the Horde. These guys should be a playable race for the Horde, then. Like, what the heck? Then repeat after me. Loktar Ogar, victory or death. It is these words that bind me to the Horde, for they are the most sacred and fundamental of truths to any warrior of the Horde. I give my flesh and blood freely to the War Chief. I am the instrument of my war chief's desire. I am a weapon of my war chief's command. From this moment until the end of days, I live and die for the Horde. Well, there we go. He said it. For the Horde, arm yourself from the crates that surround us and report to Agmar's Hammer east of here. Your first trial as a member of the Horde is to survive the journey. Loktar. Most of them probably don't make it. Like the place is littered with Scourge.
Ancestors watch over you. How may I aid you?
It's a pretty tough journey.
Farewell.
Right, it's enough fishing. Put on the armor and get out of
Go
here.
in peace.
What brings you here?
These guys know what to do. They're just chill and
Be
fish.
careful.
Get a little bit of food.
I've been expecting.
They will strengthen the Horde, Commander.
Walk with me.
Thank you for doing this, Commander Travis. They had nothing left. You have given them purpose, and with purpose comes hope. Hope for a new tomorrow, for a new life.
Winds be at your
Directly
back.
east of this refugee camp stands Agmar's Hammer, testament to the Horde's power in the Dragon Blight. While I have no doubt that our Horde brothers and sisters are already seeing the result of your efforts to bring the Tonka into the Horde, I want you to deliver news of your success to Overlord Agmar in person. Go now, Travis, race the winds east to Agmar's Hammer.
Ancestors watch over you.
There we go, guys. So I guess it's everything that's happened. That's it. We pretty much did everything at the refugee camp. I thought it was a little bit more than that. Alright, well, I guess we'll eventually head back to Agmar's Hammer. I think this is a pretty good time for us to, yeah, we'll head to Orgrimmar and we'll, get some new abilities. Hopefully. So mage trainer? Portal trainer. I think we're good on the portals. Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
Don't be shy.
Okay, look at all these. Arcane Blast. Really want that. Man armor, mage armor, mana shield, pyro blast rank 2. Wow, look at all the pyro blast. No wonder pyro blast sucked. Right? Like there's literally 10 levels of it. Molten armor. I don't know if we need all of these. We have a lot of money, so we'll just take everything. Fire blast, fireball. A lot of fire stuff. Blizzard rank 8. I had a feeling our blizzard was bad. Ice lance and blizzard. So we'll do the frost ones
Stay
first.
away from the voodoo.
I think our cone of cold went up, right? Yep. So yeah, tons of damage upgrades there. And then blizzard went up. Ice lance went to rank 2. Actually, I put that there. I have to change the macro. And then blizzard. It's rank 8. So let's change this macro quick. I want it to be rank 2. Ice lance. It's good. And now we got fire. The pyroblast, that really needs to go up. Fireball is another one, I believe. Flame strike, I believe we upgraded. There's pyroblast. This is probably going to do way more damage. I was like, it was so underwhelming. When I first, I'm like, yeah, we got pyroblast. And then it does no damage. That was kind of sad. I think Fireblast is also upgraded. Yeah, it is. And then we had a couple of arcane ones. Arcane Explosion, yeah. That one went up. And then I kind of forget the other ones. There isn't any new food or water, right? No. I think it was like Mage Armor. And Mana Shield. Oh, there's Mage Armor here. Alright. So I think that was it. Pretty sure we got them all. I hope we did. And I think we're going to be calling the episode here, guys. Next episode, we'll head back to Agmar's Hammer and continue our questing in Dragonblight. But as always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.